ano sa tingin mo nasa environment natin ngayon na yung hazardous pala to the toxic elements of the air. Ngayon,
Okay. Sorry, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, members of the City Council. Pasensya na kayo. Alam ko, overtime na kayo sa session. Tinawag muna namin kayo para mag-recess so that you can resume sessions later on. No? Thank you very much despite that Ate Hani and I declared no work today, but due to some reason, emergency reason or situation, we have to address the city. Now, I'll try to make this quick with you. One, I want you to share your understanding, knowledge, legal expertise also of some who are lawyers. This is now the situation, guys. Okay. Ate, sige, kayo muna. No? You want me to say the situation o kayo yung sitwasyon? Kayo, kamusta kayo? Kamusta sa atin? Sa mga, I would assume that meron na kayong update sa inyong kani-kaniyang respective districts and communities because you represent the people in your respective district. O kamusta ba? Kamusta? Sa district? Yes, kamusta?
Mayor?
Yes, please. Doktora Irma Alfonso. Yes.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. Mayor, so far, sa Tondo naman, not really much affected kasi konti lang. Although merong ashfall, pero sobrang konti. Minimal.
Okay. District 2. Yes. Roma Robles, please.
Dahil kagaya rin po sa District 1, konti lang po yung ashfall. Kanina po daw, parang ganun pa rin daw. Paunti-kunti lang. So yung hangin naman po, hindi pa rin daw po ito yung amoy.
No, walang amoy sa sulfuric and silica.
Pero po yung mga ashfall, same lang, konti lang po.
Okay. Kasi ang amoy usually malapit. Sa malapit mo siya maamoy. Yung parang sunog. District 3. District 3. Yes, kasi yung isip.
Hello, sa district po, with respect po doon sa tambang, doon po sa mga medical supplies and equipment, meron po mga unscrupulous business owners na nag-take advantage po ng tragedy na kung saan po yung presyo po ng N95 mask na ordinarily po binibenta ng 80, 90 pesos, 100 pesos, umabot po sa as much as 300 pesos.
Yeah, we already deal with that today. Just so you know, we're gonna address them and we're gonna. I just issued a show cause order to this respective medical supplies for them to explain, or else we will cancel their business permit in profiteering in this type of situation. You know, the local chief executive has the power to, if you have the power to issue permit, we have also the power to cancel permit, particularly in protecting the interests of the general public. No? District 5. Four. Doc Louis. Yeah, doctor.
Oh,
Sige.
yes, when driving my motorbike, I can really feel the asphalt in my face. Talagang you can feel it. So,
As of today, is there a presence of,
yeah.
okay, District
Yes,
5.
yes.
Joey, he's on the third, please.
Mas malala po yung ashfall kahapon. Ang mas concern namin kasi maraming bata sila, lalo na sa Boulevard. Maganda yung implementation po ng curfew. Kasi kahapon, although sumunod yung mga tao pumasok sa loob, marami talagang bata. Kaya ganda yung mas doble lang sana sa enforcement ng curfew sa mga barangay po.
Is there a presence of so-called sand?
Meron po, kahapon ngayon po mas minimal na.
District 6, yes, Joel Par.
So far po, Mayor, sa District 6, kagabi lang din po medyo merong mga ashfall. Pero ngayon po, wala na pong
Walang ashfall.
kagabi po.
Pero may ash sa presence ng community.
Yes, Mayor.
Okay. Yes, Councilor Majority Floor Leader, Joel Chua.
Unexpected yung ashfall na tumama dito sa atin. So we do not know what is the risk in terms of health sa atin pong mga residente. Kasi nababasa po namin medyo delikado to.
Exactly. That's why I called this emergency meeting with you guys. Now you are the local executive body and the local legislative body are now meeting tonight. That's why I thank you for your time. For the simple reason that I'm going to share you my observation. You know, there is a presence of ashfall from last night in our streets, in the surface, in our houses, in the plants, and everything. These are still existing as we speak in our communities. No? One, I hope God, or Jesus for that matter, ilayo yung hangin papuntang dagat. But hindi natin control yan. That's what we call nature. These are uncertainty yan, pag yan ang binasihan natin. Let's be factual with our situation. Is there ash in our city? Yes, there is. Now, so if there is ash, these are existing in our surface. No? In the roads, streets, walls, cars, plants, bubong, and everything. They're everywhere. Now, meron tayong mga doktor dito. Doktora Irma Alfonso, Dr. Louis Chua. Sino pa doktor natin? Doc Fox, nandiyan dyan yung ating MHD. I think he will report in a few minutes now. Dr. Our Vice Mayor is a doctor also. Now, well, expert says, no, that this type of sand or ash, one, there is sulfur on it. Two, there is silica. Silica is a material to make glass. No? Now, the question is, wala na tayong ashfall. Ngayon, wala na. So far, may awa ang Diyos, sana nga tumigil na. But, the ash deposit still exists in our city. Ang question ko, Dr. Louis, is there an effect
Yes.
to any person,
Yes,
especially with those chronic disease?
Obstructive pulmonary diseases, yeah, definitely, Mayor.
Sila ang unang tatamaan.
Yes, the pregnant women, the children, and the senior as well.
Okay.
Especially to sa mga less immune resistance, they can be easily affected.
But the general public will be affected
Of course.
in the long term.
Yes.
Okay, Dr. Ilma Alfonso, as a doctor, what do you think of this? I know you are not pulmonary doctors, but one way or another, you have an idea on the effects of this type of sound in our air. Fine particles. You have to remember, ngayon, nandiyan dyan yung sound. Until we clear it, no, it will go, ang payo ko sabihan yung mga tao, wag wawalisin. It's useless. Wag wawalisin. Kasi sasama lang yan sa hangin. Babalik-balik lang yan. It's going to spread. Dapat yan tinutubig. But anyway, going back to my question, Dr. Irma Alfonso, what do you think of this kind of ash present in our streets?
Yes, Mayor. Yes, Mayor. Kasi po, mostly ang composition ng ash
Fall are minerals.
Minerals. What type
Mostly
of minerals?
silica.
Silica.
45 to 75% yan silica ang ashfall.
Which
And
is-
it will really affect our respiratory system, especially the children, the pregnant women, the old people. Kaya talagang delikado po siya. There is a toxic substance in it. Although yung ibang component niya like aluminum, iron, manganese, meron din sila. Pero makonti lang siya.
So,
Your Honor.
it is not fair for our citizens to inhale this, okay. Sino pa doktor sa inyo sa Konseho? Wala na, si ate na. Sige, let's listen to Dr. Fox. I think Dr. Fox can update us. You went to DOH. Si Dr. Fox is the Manila Health Department Director.
Good evening po, Mayor.
Mm.
Actually, the reason why I went to DOH because they were giving us additional 4,000 masks.
Okay.
So it so happened, I went also to Asik Berhere of DOH. I asked her kung ano po ba yung pronouncement ng Department of Health regarding po dito sa ashfall na to. Kasi po sabi namin, gusto namin sana sa City of Manila na magdeklara ng state of calamity.
Yes.
Yes. Ang sabi po niya, ano po ba, although ang DOH itself, wala po silang pronouncement regarding this matter. Gaano po ba kumbaga ka-hazardous yung ashfall, yung content nito?
Sabi niya.
Ang sabi po niya, wala po silang, ang sabi niya, we need to go to DNR, for DNR to study kung ano po, and then they will give us the pronouncement. So, sila rin po sa DOH, until now, they are still waiting. Yun po yung latest na sinabi sa akin.
Okay. Kasi ganito yan, guys. We are in a recording quandary. Hindi natin alam kung ang epekto ito. That's why I really wanted experts here na okay, ganito, no? Will we allow our citizen to continue to inhale without protective mask or measures that the city can avail with these resources to protect the interests of the general public? Or we'll just continue to, or we address this confrontationally? I mean, like literal addressing it to minimize the effect of this in the long term sa health situation ng ating mga ano.
Preventive Mayor.
Ikaw, ate, anong tingin mo?
Prevention
Let's
is
hear
what
the
about-
Vice Mayor as the head of the City Council. Alam battery? Ayan.
Mayor, I just spoke with
I just spoke with the three of our directors, Dr. Martin, Dr. Raksakdalan, and Dr. Padilla. Sila po tatlo, they would suggest talaga massive purchase po of face mask for preventive measures po.
Okay, kasi this is that's why you're being asked because you're going back to the session. Now, under existing rules in purchasing, limited ang capacity natin for emergency purchase. Not until we declare state of calamity. Now, there are many types of declaring state of calamities. One, eminent, ano yung, alam mo nang nandiyan, nag-exist na. Two, you know, the hazards and the effects of this situation. Anong epekto nito sa general public? Kasi marami yan. Nasira ba kalye? Nasira ba komunikasyon? Ito ba yung makasasama sa kalusugan ng tao? I think we will fall on the latter. Yung health. No. But, you know, this is just the start of the year and we may, Diyos, huwag naman sana, face some challenges through the years. But, meron lang tayong limitasyon kasi sa emergency purchase. I think Attorney Grace Chu sa budget officer, magkano lang yung mga 1 million lang, no? Yung allowed. Oh.
Small value procurement po kasi wala nang state of calamity. 1 million below. Wala naman pong ano doon.
That is only if we put it in, I don't know how much the N95 na mask, no? Because I think the suggestion of DOH is to use N95 to go against for protecting oneself with regard to the ash.
Actually, player, wala naman po specific. Sabi nila pati yung surgical mask, we still can use that. Yun po yung binigay nila sa atin ngayon.
Okay. So, walang restriction. Yes?
N95, kasi yung ordinary, they cannot protect.
Is N95 a generic term for describing a mask?
Yun ang name niya, yeah.
Or is it a brand?
Yeah,
Is it a brand or it's a generic? It's a generic thing. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's a good situation. If it is a generic description of a product, then I think we have an elbow room and we'll follow what is, we'll get the best mask that we can. Because I really wanted to give masks to our people, as many as possible. And the only way to do it, with regard to acquisition, is for us to declare state of calamity. Do we all agree? You are all elected officials of the city. You represent the people. No? Yes, Councilor Lu, you're raising your hand. Councilor Lu Biloso.
Yes po, Mayor. Mayor, sa tingin ko po, tama lang kasi magiging chain reaction po ito eh. Pag hindi tayo naggawa ng kilos, ospital naman natin ang dudugo.
Lo, we have the same mindset. Kasi today hindi pa mararamdaman masyado yung chronic yung epekto dahil kagabi lang nangyari, di ba? As we progress in the presence of this ash in our surface, which we are trying to clean, don't get us wrong, just so you know, the DPS, city engineering, and fire volunteers, Bureau of Fires are doing their best to eradicate this ash in our surface. But I have the same mindset, Lou. Yes, I don't want a month from now, a week from now, 2 months from now, our hospital is flooded with chronic respiratory problems with our constituency. Because I really need, tsaka ano ngayon, di ba? Anong alert level na ngayon na Councilor? 5 is not yet confirmed. So we base what is last night. Anong alert level? Majority Floor Leader.
Alert level 4 na po.
Okay, ano yung for purposes of other members of the City Council, what is the effect of declaration of pillbox as under alert level 4?
Nakalagay po dito, intense unrest, hazardous eruption is possible within days.
Within days, so pwede yan sunod-sunod pa? Or
Ibig sabihin, hindi pa po tapos. Nakalagay po dito, criteria for declaration of state of calamity. When there is an extremely high incidence or other health-related events clearly beyond normal expectancy.
Okay. That's a good provision of the. I mean, we can use that type of provision in the rules, in the criteria.
Yun, based po doon sa sinasabi po ni Dr. Louie, tsaka ni Doktora. So, magkakaroon tayo ng, sabi dito, alert level po, ibig sabihin, in the next few
Pwede
days,
pa.
pwede pang mas lumaya yung sitwasyon because of eruption. So, definitely that will fall under F kung sa akin pong, although siyempre di naman po ako expert, pero kung i-interpret ko po itong nakalagay dito, tsaka ano yan parang nakikita mo na ngayon lang po nagkakaroon ng parang panic buying sa
That's why we are having a meeting para mapapanatag natin ang taong bayan na may gobyerno sa Maynila. The government is working. That's why we're here. Tama yan. That's a good observation. I'm going to make announcement kasi in a few minutes after the meeting. I'm going to make some announcement. Kasi importante na ang tao talaga mapapanatag natin. Dahil hindi kailangan magpanik. Well, one, malayo tayo. We're not trying to belittle the situation there in Batangas. But remember, what I am after is the fine particles in our air. And air is universal. Okay? Always remember that, bear that in mind. We are only about what, 30 kilometers away? 36 kilometers. You know, the ash is present up to Clark. No? Clark. So that's way far, sa taal. We are in the middle. So for whatever it is, we have to accept the fact that we have to address this, we have to confront this. What do you think, Doc? There will be, ikaw as a doctor also, as a head of the MHD, do you think we will have a future problem if we are not going to address this through preventive, with regard to respiratory?
That's a big possibility po.
There's a big possibility. Okay. Kayo, what do you think, guys? Anong tingin ninyo? I need consensus. What do you think? Yes, Roma.
Sabi nga po nila, prevention is better than cure.
Okay.
Kailangan agapan na po natin. Lalo na yung mga immunocompromised po mga tao po sa community.
Okay, let's make this quick so that you can go back to session. Raising of hands na lang if we all agree. No? You don't agree, okay lang. Let's take the, kasi kailangan in sync lang tayo. What I want as your mayor, so that we can address and extend assistance to our citizen, to address as many as possible. While we're addressing what Councilor Jong Isip mentioned a while ago, with regard to abuse on the part of businessmen, we have to put the government in the middle. We have to show them that there is government and we will not allow abuse. No? But first things first, yung kalusugan ng taong bayan. And the only way to address this situation as far as science is concerned is to wear a mask. And there are some types of masks that will help or make it safer. Tama ba, Doc Louie?
Safer and effective.
Safer and effective. And to purchase such volume for our people of Manila, for the people of Manila, it needs a lot of funding. We have funds, but we cannot just touch it under existing rules. No? So what I'm asking before you now, do you all agree? In your mind, puso sa puso tayo. You are representing your people in your respective district. We are representatives. No? Now, my question is there a need for us to declare state of calamity in the city of Manila to prevent, like what Councilor Rubiloso said, and the same thing, pareho kaming nasa isip, ayaw ko mapuno ang hospital natin later on ng pasyente na may respiratory problems. Do you all agree that we have to declare state of calamity in the city of Manila? Raising of hands lang. Okay. So you all agree. Now, I want to, so that we are not going to maximize, o anong tawag doon, Doc Fox, maubos yung pondo ng calamity, because we don't know what will happen in the next few days, in the next months. Hopefully wala nga, but who knows? Only God knows. No? But okay, with the help of our majority floor leader through the leadership of Vice Mayor Hani Lacuna, you go back to session, declare the city of Manila under a state of calamity, but can you put proviso in the state of declaration of state of calamity that we are only going to declare it to acquire masks, effective masks to be distributed to the people of Manila for preventive measures. And you know the words. You have lawyers here. Let's finish it today. The reason behind so that we can acquire for emergency purposes kasi nagkakaubusan. And we have to decide, fast. That's why you were asked, even though it's already 7 o'clock. But I'm grateful to you guys. I'm grateful to you for staying that long. So, go back there, make it official. Tapos, I think your Vice Mayor has the idea on how to do it, and you have the majority floor leader. Then, I think I can have that resolution after this, no? Then I'll make some announcement to the public. What do you think, Mr. Majority Floor Leader? No, amount as many as possible lang tayo. For the purchase of mask, mask lang. I am not going to ask you many things because we have proper acquisition. May regular supplies tayo. Hindi tayo kailangan mataranta. Hindi in-expect na nagkaroon ng pagsabog ng bulkan, but a regular bagyo, sunog, we have enough supplies, we have food, we have logistics, we have medicines, yeah, we have enough so far on a regular, possible, year-on-year data with regard to disasters and calamities. But for now, ito yung tingin kong immediate care that we can give to our people to keep them safe. Yes, Councilor Bacani, you were raising your hand. Please.
Sorry, Mayor.
Hello? I just want to point out as well na there's a record po na yung Taal volcano back in 1756 or something was erupting for as long as 6 months. So, we don't know when
To stop. When
when
we
it
don't know
will
when
end.
it will end. Yes,
So
that's a
I
good
think-
observation.
I think it's good that we're acting on it as early as now.
Because if we provide masks, they can keep it in their respective household, sa mga bahay nila. No? As many as possible. I hope we can acquire as many as possible. But we really have to ask. Yes, Vice Mayor.
We include purchase of emergency meds because
Respiratory
medications.
That's good observation. Ang maganda to, doktora talaga yung Vice Mayor.
Kasi dun po sa baka hindi rin tayo magkaroon ng enough supplies kasi po
Pag lumala.
pagka dumami po ang pasyente natin, baka it would be best to include po yung
Ayan.
respiratory
That's a good
medication.
observation. I hope the majority floor leader, Councilor Joel Chu is taking note of that. Yes, Councilor Dr. Louis Chua.
Added to that, also nebulizers if possible.
Yeah, we have nebulizers. It's in place. We have enough nebulizers in our health centers and in our hospitals. Good news yun for the people of Manila. We have enough. It may need, ayan, which is, ang point nga ni Vice Mayor, baka kailanganin din natin. So we will acquire extra. But so far we have enough. Yes, Councilor Joel Par of 6th District.
Thank you, Mayor. Yung declaration po ng state of calamity ng city, pati po yun sa mga barangay po ba?
Yes,
They have the
funds. So that if we declare state of calamity, this is one of the effect, no? If we, as the city government, declare a state of calamity, the barangay official can utilize their fresh funds for the current year. Magagamit nila. And tomorrow we'll have some assistance, financial assistance to the barangays. Tomorrow we'll start, no? District 4, 5, 6 will meet. Yes, tuloy tayo tomorrow. Kasi kailangan nila ng assistance ngayon, no? Para makatulong din sila sa kanilang mga constituents. Yes, that's a good observation. Palagay mo rin din that barangays is hereby authorized to utilize their respective calamity fund. Pero appropriate expenditures, ibig sabihin, huwag nilang ubusin agad. Appropriate expenditures lang. For ano rin, medical purchase lang. Non-food, lagay nyo, non-food. Baka kasi ibili ng bigas, ibili ng hindi yan ang kailangan ngayon. Ang kailangan ngayon, gamot at mask. O nebulizer, they can buy nebulizer also for their respective communities. So tama yun, good observation. Non-food lang. Hanggat maaari, ilagay nyo ng pulatilya. Yes, President of Liga ng Barangay, Leila Cuna, please.
Sir, actually, marami na po mga barangay chairman na nagpo-purchase ng mga mask, pero hindi yun yung kailangan dahil hindi yung N95 kasi hindi nga po kaya ng budget yung sa barangay. So
that's why we have to decide as a city government to purchase. But ang maganda kasi dito, they can also purchase. Such generic, efficient, effective mask to protect respiratory problems later on. Yes. Any more? Meron ba kayo? Meron observation?
About drinking water. Non-food water, we need that.
Yeah, we are going to coordinate now with Maynila and Manila Water in a few minutes. I'm going to call I'm going to talk to Chief of Staff, the City Administrator, and all other heads of department yung availability ng clean water. But, ang payo ko sa inyo, sabihan niyo yung mga chairman, mga barangay official, hanggat maaari, huwag walisin. Buhusan ng tubig, takutin ninyo, kung kayang takutin yung putik, kasi pag yung buhangin o yung ash, binuhusan nyo, magiging putik. Saka lang siya walisin, ilagay sa sako, iselyo, pipikapin natin. Nag-augment tayo ngayon. There is a transition period with our garbage collector, but so far, things are being addressed. Nasabay lang tayo sa Taal. Okay? And thank you for giving assistance. Did you pass it already?
Yes.
Thank you for giving assistance, financial assistance to the at least 5 major municipalities affected by the malaking bagay sa kanila, lalo na yung municipalidad. Kailangan. Thank you sa ginawa nyo kanina. We'll give that as soon as possible. But so you know, just so you know, the very least that you can be proud of, our MDRRMO, portion of it, or resources of the City of Manila, were extended since last night sa Batangas area. Nandun yung ibang team natin, mga proud Manilans. You're representing people of Manila, just wanted to be proud of it, that our people, in our own little way, extending assistance to the province of Batangas and Cavite and Laguna. They're still there right now. But we have enough here. But yun nga lang, kailangan ko kayo kausapin about this particular health hazard with regard to the sulfur and silica in the ash available sa service. Mag-ingat din kayo. Kailangan kayo ng taong bayan, ha? Yes, Vice.
Mayor, will we consider this meeting, kasi nandito na rin po ang mga members ng Disaster Council as one na ho ba? Kasi I think we need a resolution coming from the Disaster Council bago po namin maipasa yung...
Yes, I think, Chief of Staff,
After we get to
yeah, at least by principle we have a meeting of minds.
we were already told that we will convene immediately after the...
Tapos pirmahan na kagad, padala na sa Konseho ng Maynila. Nauna, as in like nauna. Nakakaya naman sa mga Konseho. They're already way beyond their working hours. Pagawa nyo na kagad ngayon, yung resolution. Okay, any more? Yes, Konseho Benaventura.
Mayor,
Yeah.
pwede po bang gamitin? Pwede po bang pwede po bang gamitin natin ngayon yung fire truck para i-release mo yung daan?
Ginagamit natin. We are cleaning up the streets of Manila. We are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Since this morning, I've checked with our Viber group. The entire clearing operations are ongoing. In fact, nakakatuwang isipin na may mask din yung ating mga empleyado kaya matigyan din sila. Okay? Any more? Okay. Having said that, I wish you good luck. Please take care of yourselves and your families. Please try to gather as many as possible and share it with our Viber group in your respective and make and i-assure ninyo ang inyong respective districts that the city government is working 24 hours a day to address these challenges. And let's just, of course, lastly, if I'm not asking too much, please pray for our neighboring province. Sana'y sila makarecover agad at wala nang maapektuhan pang mga individual. At sana nga may awan Diyos, isama nyo na sa dasal nyo na maging normal. Then, after your session, go back here. We need to have a short meeting. Okay?
Mayor,
May lakad ka? Baka may ayusin lang. Okay.
sorry, may I ask all councilors to please make yourselves available every day
Oo.
po muna. For further announcements, baka kailangan po natin mag-special session ulit. So, we will update you daily para po, and please always make yourselves available.
Hindi, walang nag-ceremony bukas. Wala na yun. We missed that. We go on Monday. Tomorrow may trabaho tayo.
So, may work po po.
Yes, yes. Let me address that later on. Basta you go back there and session. After your session, walang maalis. You go back here. Thank you for your cooperation.